All right, so we have an Tell Me Pastor, and I want to say thank you to Pastor Aaron Dumas because he's a gold mine of material for my recording. So here we have another recording of self-hate. No, this girl says that her mom's a colorist because she has a dark-skinned boyfriend. So, dear Pastor, I'm 20 and I have a boyfriend who is 2 years older than I am. He took my virginity. Took us 6 months of friendship before I agreed to basically give it up to him. I have a very light complexion. Means she's a browning, as they like to say in Jamaica, and he's dark skinned. When I took him home and introduced him to my parents, my father welcomed him. But my mother asked me, "Where are you going with that?" I did not say anything, but after my boyfriend left, I asked my father what he thought of him. Basically said the father is more accepting and and so on, but the mom is on some bullshit. And he asked her why she'd break my heart by asking me that question. She said she knew other guys who would love to have me, so she was surprised I chose this young man. Then what she's inferring to is the fact that why do you choose this Negro? Okay, why you choose this? Okay, why you choose this little dark boy to be my potential son-in-law? All right, my father told her that those other guys might treat me right and said she was prejudiced. They told her that she was a great pretender because she's dark-skinned and she has never raised a skin color argument with him. My mother does not talk to me about my boyfriend, but my father asks me about him very often. All right, so basically the dad is basically being more reasonable than the mom. All right, now the thing is, what kills me is that she doesn't really say that. Oh, the mom hates her boyfriend because of his skin tone. But I think she's just inferring that. So we're just going to go with her unless there's some contradictory evidence. So all I can say is this: is that if what she's saying is true, it's not surprising because the colorist, the thing is still very much in Jamaica because Jamaicans, we still have that colonial plantation slave mindset where we believe some of us, unfortunately, some of us who are close to white, brownies are saying that some of them believe that they're honorary Europeans, whereas the rest of their dark skinned brethren are basically lower than. And even though time and time again these same light skinned blacks or brownings get the same racial treatment, especially if you go to America, there as other blacks, other dark skinned blacks, but a lot in Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbean, and even Africa and some other places in diaspora. I think, especially like in places in South America, there are some light-skinned blacks who genuinely believe that they're honorary whites, and seems that the mom is on that bullshit because obviously the mom is probably light-skinned as well, so she probably thinks that she's a white woman, and she probably would have preferred her brown daughter came home with a lighter skinned another brown skinned male suitor. So that's the bullshit the mom's on, apparently. No. And I'm guessing the father's probably dark light skinned too, so I don't know. But for I'm just going on for I'm here reading it in this story. But unfortunately, this is the kid a lot of this is still showing that the colorism bullshit is still prevalent in Jamaica, the rest of the Caribbean, and throughout the diaspora. And this fuckery needs to call. So I can say if the mom, if I hope that she's with the dad, and the dad needs to check the mom and say, "Now you're on some bullshit and so on, cause you're thinking like like one of those a white supremacist, cause that's the bullshit that they say. That's the same thing a lot of those racist white parents do when their daughter or their son brings home a black significant other, and then they start acting like slave the plantation owners on during the slave era. So all I can say is it's good that the dad is has his head on straight, and the things I'm wondering, did he know that the mom was a colorist? That because he's been married enough to long enough to know what if she's on some bullshit. And the thing is, all I can say is that if this relationship works out and the guys is really of good character, go for it. I mean, if the mom don't like it, screw her. I mean, she's a big woman. The daughter's a big woman, and she can say, "Mom, I may love you unconditionally. I think your type of thinking is fucked all the way fucked up, but deal with it. I mean, you're gonna have to love your get used to the fact that this guy might be your son-in-law, and so on. And if that means that I'd have limited dealings with you after the fact, it is what it is. That's what I basically say. But unfortunately, let's say like recordings like this, unfortunately, show that colorism bullshit is still prevalent and that fuckery needs to get called out. So this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Goodson Farron, Real Thoughts Miles, and Miles Productions. All right.